All of Chuck's ex-girlfriends idolized his eggplant for one magical property. It flattered the guy, and he pleased every woman he met along the way. But that lasted exactly until the guy met Cam. Now his superpower seemed to the hero a curse. How Chuck managed to cope with his abilities and what came out of it, you will learn in the retelling. This is Mr. Narrator. Enjoy the movie. The story begins in 1985 at the birthday party of Chuck and Britta's classmate. The guys are playing a game of bottle. Chuck and his best friend Stu are discussing relationship bases. The boy has a crush on Britta. When the bottle is spun by Stu, the choice falls on Jennifer. The boy is excited about getting some privacy with a classmate in the closet for 7 minutes. The boys try to negotiate what was going on between them during this time for the whole company. Charlie falls out with Alicia. The girl takes the opportunity to get to know the hero better and asks to see his eggplant. Alicia confesses that she has been in love with Chuck since the 3rd grade, which scares the boy. He tries to push the girl away and flies out of the pantry. Alicia is upset and in front of her friends tells the boy that he will not be happy with any girl. In the next scene, the hero has grown up. He is standing on the ocean shore with his girlfriend Carol. The couple wants to spend an active time on the beach. Carol demonstrates to the guy her abilities. She wants to hear a declaration of love from Chuck, but the guy considers this step too serious. Carol leaves Chuck on the beach with a chipper buddy. The next day, Chuck and Stu meet on their way to work for coffee. The friend advises lying to girls about feelings. Stu has become a plastic surgeon and touches melons every day. Chuck works as a dentist. Reba's secretary rushes the hero. She doesn't like Dr. Kaminsky. The woman shows the plastic surgeon what nature has generously endowed her with. At the end of the week, friends meet at the wedding of Charlie's ex-girlfriend. Carol is also invited to the party, but seeing Chuck does not feel joy. The bride thanks the guests and offers to drink to Charlie, the man who brought her happiness. The hero does not understand why his ex singled him out among all those who came. The girls at the table look at each other. Suddenly, among the crowd, Charlie sees Cam. She knocks down a waiter spilling cocktails. The hero rushes to the aid of the beauty. The couple begins to communicate. When Cam learns that Chuck works as a dentist, she wants to show him her perfect teeth. Hot wax is spilled on the hero's pants. Cam tries to help the guy. Also to the aid of a friend rushes Stu. The friend takes Cam away from the strange guys. As Chuck tries to rub off the wax, his fiancée approaches him. The girl is worried that the guy still hasn't met his love. They see Chuck's ex-girlfriend making a new acquaintance. The host suggests the bride throw a bouquet to the unmarried girls. In flight, the flowers are knocked over by a dove. The bouquet falls right into Carol's hands and the stunned bird onto the little girl's plate. On Monday, Dr. Logan's office is filled with hotties. They all want to show Chuck their teeth. Even Reba gets into the spirit. The hero decides it's a prank. He goes to a friend's office where Dr. Kaminsky is holding a consultation. Stu asks his friend to evaluate the fruits of his labor. On the way to lunch, Chuck tells a friend that women are showing a strange interest in him. In the window of a bridal store, the guys see Carol. The girl is trying on a wedding dress. She comes out to say hello to them and tells them that Charlie really does give happiness. At home, the hero's answering machine has a lot of messages from unknown women who want to spend time with the guy. Cam was feeding penguins at the zoo. The girl's brother brought her new buckets of fish. The heroine scolded him for slowness and smoking in the workplace. The guy did not want to take her words seriously, so Cam threw a fish at him. Joe caught the projectile and launched it back at his sister. Cam almost rolled into the pool with the pail of fish, freezing on the edge of the ice slide. A penguin looked down at her from above. He spotted the fish and came down the slide, knocking the girl to the ground. Cam chipped a tooth. The guy wanted to go to dinner with a new acquaintance, but the girl moved to active actions barely got into the car. The hero was stunned by her assertion. The girl confessed that she knew his secret. All the women who were close to Chuck found their love. Suddenly, the communication of the couple was interrupted by a phone call from Cam. Charlie canceled his plans and helped her with a broken tooth. In the office, the girl clutched the desk. The tools that lay on it flew into the doctor's bag. Chuck asked Cam out on a date, but the girl turned him down and left. A few minutes later, she came back. The girl's car battery was dead. The guy was helping her fix the problem and got electrocuted. Cam left the keys to her car inside, so Charlie drove her home for a duplicate. On the way, the couple gets to know each other better. Cam wants to turn on the heater, but presses the button that removes the roof in the hero's convertible. The girl keeps getting into funny situations. In the parking lot, the heroine clips her skirt shut with the door and remains in just her panties in front of her new acquaintance. At home, Chuck was waiting for his secretary. Reba tells her boss about the rumors about him among women. She offers Charlie to spend time alone. The guy refuses, but the woman jumps on top of him. The couple roll on the floor and get to know each other better. In the morning, the hero tells Stu gossip about his eggplant. The friend convinces the hero to use his position and please as many women as possible. From this moment, the guy's life turns into a real attraction. He spends his time helping women to become happier. The hero does this everywhere. Some women want to get to know Chuck better and are ready to come to him for an appointment several times a day. The guy leads a very active lifestyle. His reputation is confirmed by numerous wedding invitations from satisfied women. Over time, Chuck gets tired of this lifestyle. He tells his friend that every girl who spends time with him is waiting for the next guy and does not notice Charlie himself at all. Stu believes that the friend exaggerates his problems. The guy tells the hero about spending an evening doing needlework using a grapefruit. When a program about penguins is shown on TV, Chuck remembers an old acquaintance. He deletes messages from women and gets ready to meet Cam. Charlie sees a girl telling visitors about penguins. She is happy to see the doctor and goes over to say hello to him. Chuck tries to ask her out again. Joe comes out to meet Chuck. Cam's brother tells her that the girl has been talking a lot about the dentist. Chuck convinces the beauty to go to dinner with him as a friend. The heroine shows the guy a book of her idol, Howard Blaine. She is going to meet the scientist at a conference. In the evening, the couple walks around the city. Cam tells the hero about penguins. Chuck, however, assures the girl that she is a good kisser because he has seen her mouth from the inside. Cam crashes into a pole and the hero bends over to comfort her. At the office, he shares with Stu his impressions of the meeting. The guy wants to touch the implant samples, but his friend asks him to put them back in the box. It turns out that Stu bought a prototype of Pamela Anderson's melons and is very proud of it. Chuck thinks Cam is the one and wants to live up to the girl's expectations. On the third date, he gives his girlfriend a Band-Aid as a gift. The heroine is curious why Chuck spread rumors about his magic eggplant, and the guy tells her the truth. When it comes down to it, Chuck procrastinates. The couple is making out on the couch when Stu calls. The hero wants to talk to his friend later because now there are more interesting prospects waiting for him. However, the guy dumbfounds him with the news that absolutely all the women who spent time with Chuck got married. Chuck runs away from his friend, citing an urgent call. Stu offers to test the effects of the curse on Eleanor Skeppel. Gaining courage, Chuck offers the girl to have dinner with him for $1,000. Eleanor devours the lobsters and promises to show the guy a few tricks in private. After a date with a fat girl, the hero tries to get rid of the memories of their meeting. At this time, Cam regrets that she tried to get closer to Chuck. Jo supports her sister. On the girl's phone comes a voice message from Chuck. The guy convinces his girlfriend that he is very sick. The couple continues their communication via video link. A week later, Charlie asks a friend to check the curse by communicating with Eleanor. The characters chat on the phone while lying in the bathtub. Cam suggests taking their relationship to the next level. The girl suspects that Chuck is avoiding her because of those rumors about the magic eggplant. To make the guy understand the seriousness of the situation, she sends him her photo. On line 2, the hero gets a call from a friend. Stu has made a hole in a grapefruit and is heating it up in the microwave to indulge himself tonight. The guy claims that dinner with Eleanor went smoothly. Not having finished listening to his friend's story, Chuck hurries home to Cam. The couple actively spends time, destroying everything on the way to the bedroom. The girl's room is filled with toy penguins, but the hero notices only a video camera near the bed. In the morning, Chuck admires the heroine. When he goes to make coffee, the TV shows Eleanor with her fiancé. Chuck calls his friend to confront him about his lies. Turns out Stu didn't even have dinner with that girl last night. The hero is terrified at the prospect of losing Cam to the curse. The hero decides to be as caring as possible, but his behavior seems odd. The girl asks Charlie to slow down. At work, Stu pretends to be Dr. Logan to enjoy socializing with a blonde. The hero beats up Cam's friend with a penguin figure. Trying to explain himself to his beloved, Charlie falls into the pool. The girl decides to end the relationship with the guy. Chuck is sad outside his office. Reba tries to cheer him up. Suddenly, the hero remembers Alicia's curse. Stu tried to release the tension at home, but his friend asked him to go with him to an old acquaintance. At the dolphinarium, Cam is worried about his breakup with Chuck. The brother believes that the girl rushed the breakup of the relationship. Chuck thinks he must fulfill a classmate's wish for the curse to go away. He shows her his eggplant. Alicia explains to the hero that the curse doesn't exist. Charlie tries to come to terms with reality. He arranges for his friend to meet her idol. The hero watches Cam and Howard having fun discussing penguins. After a while, Stu is about to marry Laura. He asks his fiancée to show Chuck her specialty and tell him news about Cam. The hero tries to realize the information that the beloved goes to Antarctica. To find the girl, Chuck buys tickets for both flights to Antarctica. He finds Cam and confesses his love to her. The girl explains to her friend that she will be back the other day, and Howard is married. Chuck gives the girl a velvet box and is about to leave the plane. In the box, the girl finds a pebble. The gesture impresses Cam. She catches up with the guy to agree to his proposal. Alicia finds a box of Chuck dolls in the closet and pulls a needle out of it. A year later, the couple is admiring the northern lights with the penguins. When Chuck kisses Cam, their tongues stick together. Do you believe in curses? What would you do if you were Chuck? That was the 2007 movie Good Luck Chuck. See you in the next video.